Those things are large and crafty. Imagine a lizard, slightly larger than a night wolf, with rocks covering its outer skin, and good at sneaking up and ambushing adventurers. The workers shuddered at the thought of the monster. They tend to not attack a large group, though the problem is that they're tough to spot before they attack. How are they able to do that? Chris, sitting in the cart, asked. Even with his low skills, it was clear that the fast food worker had noticed how the Catwoman treated the rock lizards compared to the night wolves. Using one hand, the Catwoman outlined an image as though they were near rocky terrain. They position themselves in places where they know prey will pass by. Then, with the help of their appearance, they'll cease all movement. If necessary, those things can stay still for a week. With the hand movements of the worker, Claire could picture monsters lurking between rocks in plain sight, staying still and waiting until something got close to them. If you don't pay attention to your surroundings, they'll snatch an adventurer walking past them. Even if your comrades can kill the monster, the venom from the attack will cease any thoughts of saving the poor soul. The Catwoman breathed in deeply, letting the air out slowly. It was as if she was trying to stay calm, describing the monsters. Abby hissed, "They're venomous?" Nodding, "You better believe it. It's also painful death, not something you want to experience or witness," the worker said. "Have you seen someone get bitten by a rock lizard?" Mindy asked in a shaky voice. Though Chris had told them how Mindy showed up to his workplace and got them out of danger, Claire could imagine that the woman was still afraid during that moment. When asking the worker, Mindy showed how little experience she had with dangerous animals. Claire couldn't blame Mindy for revealing how scared she was about encountering a rock lizard. Remembering her biology class, Claire could hear her teacher's voice explain what it felt like to be bitten by a venomous animal. It wasn't pleasant, and she didn't look forward to such an encounter. "I was taking a cart with some adventurers, and they weren't focused on the surroundings. When passing by some boulders, a rock lizard sprang out from between the large rocks. As the guy was being dragged away, he was screaming about how much it burned." The Catwoman shifted in her seat. "I imagine the venom made it feel as though his insides were melting." "They probably were," Abby said softly, only loud enough to be heard by Claire and Hannah over the sound of the wheels going across gravel. Claire touched her stomach, trying not to think about her insides being liquefied. "It's the reason why we started matching up people using cold weapons with hot ones," the worker explained. "Not only is it hard to attack those things with how strong the defense of their skin is, but you really don't want to be close when fighting them." "I can see why you aren't worried about night wolves," Cammy said on the other side of the cart. Looking at Chris, Claire saw how he looked down at his weapon. "Don't worry. We'll make sure to get them before they get to us," Claire said to Chris. Startled, he looked at Claire and smiled appreciatively. "I'm not even skilled enough to fight a night wolf on my own. So thinking about rock lizards has me a little spooked," Chris confessed to Claire. "That's understandable. It's also will keep you from making stupid mistakes when we get closer to the mountains." Claire tried to be reassuring. grinning. At least, it's not a mistake that you'll repeat on the second time. Chris grinned at Claire's words. That's definitely true. Even if we can come back, I don't think I'd enjoy feeling my insides melt a second time by those things. The two of them laughed, shaking off the negative feelings after learning about such a dangerous monster, potentially waiting for them when they got closer to the mines.